towards the Crusher. Now there is a boss enemy here, or I guess you could describe it as a mini-boss. You just heard it. Spider Mastermind makes a return very early in the game, but it's pretty easy to deal with. There's a Revenant just around here, another new enemy. Usually takes 2 double-barreled shotgun blasts to kill. But beware of the homing missiles. You can tell whether a Revenant projectile is homing because it will have like a grey smoke trail behind it. Right, the easiest way to deal with the Mastermind is simply to activate the Crusher. Let it take care of the rest. Now, run across, hit the button and quickly run down here to grab the blue key. On ultra violence, of course. Beware the onslaught of imps that awaits. Don't step out too far because the Spider Mastermind will be able to shoot you until the Crusher goes down again. We should be okay now. Step back. Some cells, and the Mastermind is dead. Drop down. The demons won't ever go beyond this line, so these demons, more so than others that we've encountered in the past, are just utterly helpless. There's a teleporter in here. That takes us to the Crusher. It will always stop once you walk into it, so wait until the Mastermind is dead first. The blue key on lower difficulty levels, I think, is just on that platform there. Where are you? It really is a lot darker than it was in the first game. Get all the shells. Right, a secret here. Megasphere, but I'm going to leave that till the end of the level. Because this door, which you can barely even see, will open at the end. That's basically the end room through there anyway. In here. Shotgunner's right up here, so get ready for a fight. This room, this chamber is full of chain gunners, so well, 2 of them. Be mindful of that. This second chamber has 3 Revenants in it. There, that was a homing shot because of the smoke trail behind it. Now you can run and get into that area if you don't fail like I just did. There we go. And open this up, shoot the barrels, and kill everything in the room. Apart from him, he usually dies. Megasphere, plenty of ammo. Run back. This way the spectres won't be able to get to you. Just be careful of the lost soul. He's gone around the side. There he is. Right. Some more imps up here. There's a Hell Knight through here, so let him come to you because there's some more chain gunners to the side. You don't want to get peppered by them. Oh, shotgunners, sorry. This leads us through to the last room of this level. More helpless spectres to be slain at your leisure. Now hit the switch, get the yellow key, and then run back out of the room. Because there's a lot of enemies in there, and it's just easier to pick them off one at a time. Come on, get closer. Face full of lead. Okay, mop up, get all the remaining ammo. Oh, I teleported through, never mind. Hit the switch. Get the demon. And down here leads us back to the start, so this is where you can pick up the megasphere. And that's that level. So this is the first intermission message. I'll let it roll. Okay, on to Dead Simple. In Vanilla Doom, you pretty much end up pressing that button as soon as you start the level, so you're just instantly in the middle of combat. But here I can at least take the time to explain that even though this looks like a regular backpack, if you watch the ammo counter at the bottom right hand corner, you'll see that there's actually lots of backpacks all placed in the same spot. Like so. Right. This level consists of fighting two waves of enemies, the first of which is Mancubi. I like to come to the side, get some cover. Remember to take care of the Mancubi that are actually on the floor, on the ground floor. So those ones will actually be able to get you while you're in cover, if you're not careful. Be particularly careful of the Mancubi when you've got a blur sphere, because their projectiles just go all over the place. Let me move over and get this one. Without a blur sphere, they're actually quite predictable in their shooting pattern, as in it's always the same. I think, I'm not entirely sure because I just do it on, right, here we go. Just move all the time until you can get some space. try and line up the Arachnotrons as their projectiles won't be able to pass through the other ones in the queue, so to speak. Once you've got some cover, you can just take them out with a double-barreled shotgun. Just be aware of any that might be coming around the corner. And that's all of them. So now it's time to pick up all the remaining ammo. Yeah, as I was going to say, the Mancubi shoot, as far as I know, one projectile towards you, one to the left, one projectile towards you, one to the right, and then two going out diagonally. So as soon as you can memorise their firing pattern, it's quite easy to deal with them. Unless, of course, there's more than one in the area, or they're combined with other enemies. All the enemies in this game are fairly easy to deal with, provided you're in the right situation. Likewise, they can all be fairly difficult in the wrong situation. In Deathmatch, there is a room in there with a cell pack and a BFG in it, as well as another exit lever, but you can't get in there because it's a multiplayer only room. Now, this isn't usually supposed to happen, but I can jump anyway, so that's the end of that level. Through to one of my personal favourites, Tricks and Traps. First thing I'm going to do, let's go in here and kill these demons. If you walk over to that side of the room and pick up the rocket launcher, then stairs will raise and they'll be able to come down and get you. But if you deal with them this way, they're completely harmless. Okay. Can't go through there yet because we need to press another switch. I am now going to enter here and wait for the Cyber Demon to start attacking the Barons. Okay. Now let them get on with it. Be mindful of any that teleport through to the middle of the room. Like that, even though he's not interested in me. Sounds like the Cyber Demon's already dead, in which case he must have gotten cornered fairly early on. Yes, he is. Right, that switch that we pressed opens up this area. Run forward, run back, and wait for the demons to come and get you. Right. Hit this. BFG behind it. Get all these backpacks. Okay. Next, I like to go into this room, just because it's kind of fairly self-contained. That Baron will usually step forward and teleport to the end of the hallway, but yeah, I kind of annihilated him before he could do that. Now let's see who's remaining in here. Yellow key in here. That switch just lets you get back out. Okay, so the Barons in there, most of them will usually die in the process of fighting the Cyber Demon. So, hit this, you can go through a third teleporter here, rather than the other two. We teleported to the secret area. There's another Spectre in there. Come on. Right, at this point, we are introduced to one of the more annoying enemies of the game, which I'm just going to BFG, Pain Elemental. Same here. Yes, the Pain Elementals are annoying because rather than shoot standard projectiles at you, they shoot more or less souls. So it's imperative that you deal with them as quickly as possible. Go through into the teleporter, allows you to get the ammo box, and then step back into the teleporter. Just take care of the imps. There's a lot of them. Right. There's some shells down there. When you run up, it teleports you back to the beginning of the room. And now we've done all the other rooms, so go to here. Right, I'd like to use the BFG here. Get the red key. Wait for these things to come down. The invulnerability. Annihilated. For the final enemy, run across these because they start to lower as soon as you stand on them. Kill the demon and finish the level. The pit. There's 4 different lifts you can go up at the start of this level. I like to go up the tallest one. Be aware of some Pain Elementals up here. Okay. I usually deal with that Hell Knight later on, but yeah, they're dead. Okay, you can go through here, and there's a lost soul behind each door. Soul Sphere. Step forward slightly. Once you pick up the rocket launcher, those two chambers will open full of shotgun guys. And then once you move forward there, this whole back wall will open up and reveal loads of chain gunners, but I'm going to deal with these guys first. Oh, they're not open. But they heard me. Okay. Rocket launcher is recommended here. Now the door must be open. Yeah. Right, now that area is cleared, jump onto these platforms, pick up any ammo you need. Pick off the imps here, because there's quite a few shotgun guys around the corner. Right. Hit that. Lower this. Hit that switch. Get some more shells in a berserk. Then now you're able to run across to this area. Mancubus. Step forward. And it opens this area up. Once again, I like to let the enemies come to me. Right. This will lower as soon as you step forward. You can open up this. Beware of the lost souls and imps. There's a secret here where the lights are. Didn't mean to fire them, but... Kill the cells, which I need at the moment. Oh, there's more shells. Okay, once you step into that lit area, this will lower. Another berserk. And then as soon as you hit that, there'll be a couple of pain elementals in this room, so BFG at the ready. This allows us to access the blue key. Some ammo in here, which takes us back up to this door. I couldn't open it from the other side. I didn't try, but yeah, I know that for a fact. Run onto this thing to raise some steps. hit the switch to open the wall. Now, each switch corresponds to a different door, usually the one behind it, so I like to just go straight forward first. Now, there's no radiation suit in here, so you just got to be quick. More pain elementals. Run back out. Now go into this area. There are lost souls that are coming up from down there, so be careful about that. I don't know whether they've heard me actually. Oh, I don't think they have. They've definitely seen me now. Okay. You can go down here up to this point, and then if you step forward, you can see the blue line on the map. It will teleport you back up there. One of these teleporters will take you through to another area filled with acid, while another one, the other one will just take you back up there. So, yeah, let's do this. You can see I'm not too bothered about getting hurt at this point because there's a soul sphere and a mega armor there anyway. Right, as soon as you step forward, a platform will lower, and then you have to step onto the next one, and it goes on. But I like to deal with the enemies first, rather than rush myself. Okay, now we can go up. You have access to this area. So we're now at maximum strength again. Go into this final area. A couple more pain elementals. You can see I really don't like pain elementals. I just want to get them out of the way as quickly as I can. Do with all the imps from up here. As you can see, there's acid down there, so... Okay, there's a radiation suit just down here. Deal with as many enemies as you can from down here. This lowers the middle area. Yellow key. Oh, got it wrong way around. Right, that opens the door. So then rush forward, hit that switch, come up here. There we go. Now it's just a case of getting back to the beginning. And that's... oh, there's small shells there. I'm coming over this side because there's another pain elemental to deal with. Another couple. We can go down to here. There's some Mancubi. I forgot to mention that back on Dead Simple, the other enemy that we encountered are called Arachnotrons. Tiny spider demons, but with plasma guns. Okay, that's the end of that level.